All right.
Here you go.
Here we go.
Here we go.
And he actually brought it. Okay. Well,
I don't have anything to flex on him with right now.
this is gonna be a great fun time.
I can flex this though. 1 second.
This is gonna be a great fun time. Can't wait to be here. I'm so happy that we're doing this again.
Bitch made. What I tell you back
He made
when,
a Super
what's his
Bowl
name was on
before
the
your
pod.
8-year quarterback.
Yeah, congratulations. He's 0-3 when his defense allows 7 points.
Tried to tell you. Tried to warn you we was gonna beat you.
You're 2-5 in the playoffs.
Yeah, I can admit when my quarterback sucks. But when you're 0-3 because your defense allows more than 7 points, that really says something, especially in the playoffs.
That ain't my team.
Oh,
I'm just saying.
Oklahoma only.
No, you know my team. The
All right,
Steelers.
what fucking happened in the wild card? God damn it! All right, so we had Cleveland versus Houston. Of course, CJ Stroud came out on fucking top, like I said he would.
Joe Flacco back to retirement.
Yeah, and Cleveland's defense did not show up at all.
Yes, of course.
They did not.
Fuck no. Fucking.
They showed up just like the Cowboys.
In the first half, it was literally like Madden. You were playing Madden on the defenses.
There we go.
It's actually, and then fucking CJ Stroud, of course, just once again, I think genuinely at this point you have to kind of say CJ Stroud's offensive rookie of the year. I give it to Puka for
it's
all the
more.
records he's
They'll
broken.
give it to the quarterback,
but
they'll give it to the QB. But I still like Puka. He broke all the rookie receiving records. Stroud didn't really break records during his rookie season.
I didn't see this until like the other day, but apparently Puka led the league in drops with like 13 drops. But he was still able to break all those records, which is insane.
Yeah, they kind of just feed it to him every game.
Yeah. I mean, Cooper Kupp hasn't done anything since their Super Bowl run.
Yeah, that one good fantasy year and called it quits.
Yep, gave up.
He said, hey,
once you figure out the white boys, it's just over for him.
Yeah.
Like Puka's going to be like a bottom receiver. And they're like, well, the white boy can do one thing.
Yep, he got 1 year.
Yeah. Get 1 year of greatness.
Yeah, and then let's move on to, of course, the game that I said would happen when the schedule came out, but everyone didn't want to believe me. Miami being a first-round exit against the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah, well, I give them some of the benefit. If they were at home, they would have beat the Chiefs. And
but it's not 80 degrees with a light breeze in the wind.
Yeah, no, I'm hit. I mean, I even said that they'd lose this game, and they
can't do shit.
Fucking got demolished. Tua sucks. He's not him at all.
Especially in the cold, he just sucks.
Yeah.
And the whole Mike McDaniels with the whole "I wish it was colder" bullshit. Whenever they go play in cold weather, you need to stop. Baby.
I think they were like 0-11 before that game in games below 40 degrees or something like that.
I think it was like 0-5 now in games below 40 degrees.
Yeah, like it's not built for it.
They want to win it next year. Have a chance. They got to move off.
Yeah, but they won't. Apparently, they're going to extend Tua this offseason.
Yeah, because they're stupid. It's Miami. This is why they've won a playoff game since 2000.
They now have the longest playoff drought win. So
embarrassing.
Of course, but the Steelers and Buffalo.
Mason Rudolph.
Mike Tomlin, baby, coming back.
Yep, again.
Another winning season just to end off.
I don't know.
I'll give it to Pittsburgh. They did make it a game at the very end, which was fun to watch.
They did. Would have been nice to have TJ Watt to see if we could have somehow at least.
I think if you would have had TJ Watt, I feel like
close the whole game.
It would have been a whole different story. Like I'm not even gonna lie.
No, man, I agree.
Especially with how close y'all got it, like basically at the end of the game.
I know they started kind of balling at the end. I kind of got false hope, but then I knew it was Pittsburgh and something was going to happen.
Yeah, but Mike Tomlin once again gave us another beautiful meme of just walking away. It was
then he came back and said, "Y'all have any contract questions?" A couple days later.
Yep, he got full of himself again.
Yeah, I think he's coming back.
I mean, yeah,
he already is.
Yeah, he already said he's coming back. It's the last year of his contract, I think.
Yeah, so then we'll save our favorite game for last. How's that sound? I don't want to talk about it right now.
The most predictable game.
Yeah, of course.
Save for last.
Philly versus Tampa. We had Philly versus Tampa.
Win how I expected. Philly's just been off, dude. They're not good anymore. It's simple as that.
It's time to continue to push my narrative. I don't care. You can ask Colson. I've been a fan of Baker ever since he came into the league. Baker was never the problem in Cleveland. He was never the problem. It was Odell. Odell was the problem. Odell was the situation. He is what caused all those issues. So congrats to the Browns for trading away a guy who just showed he can still win a playoff game without y'all for a pervert for $230 million guaranteed, who, by the way,
They fucked the quarterback market with a pedophile.
yeah, and by the way, guess
Literally.
what? Your quarterback still couldn't take your team to the fucking playoffs. It was Joe Flacco.
How embarrassing for the Browns. You lose to the team you traded for Watson for, and you have to sit there and watch Baker win the same.
And you sit there and you watch the guys that like you traded the picks for, like CJ Stroud and Will Anderson and all them ball out
Stack
against
you and pick you off and
your
everything
team.
and dust you in the playoffs.
Exactly.
Back-to-back pick sixes.
Bro, the Browns just are cooked. They're cooked. They should have never gotten rid of Baker.
They're always cooked.
Genuine. They're now all of a sudden giving false hope, and it's like, dude, if you would have kept Baker, you wouldn't be in this situation. Baker genuinely would have led y'all to the playoffs many more times, and it got proven with Tampa fucking Bay.
Not mad.
So it's just simply put, at this point, Baker's him.
And Baker's going to walk into Detroit and shock the world.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either, but
Please,
I'm praying.
Baker.
I'm praying.
Please, Baker, I need this. I need this for my agenda to be pushed more. All right. Then we got the Rams at Detroit. Detroit ending their 31-year playoff streak drought.
I'm happy for them, to be honest. Even though they're in our division, I'm happy for them. They deserve this, especially after getting fucked out of the first seed by Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
They deserve this dub.
Yeah, genuinely. It was nice. It was good to see Detroit win. Honestly, right now, it wouldn't shock me even if they make it to a Super Bowl. I'm not even going to lie. Because I feel like if it comes down to them versus San Fran in the conference, I will genuinely take the Lions. I'm not even going to lie.
It would be. They can pressure Purdy and get him rattled like the Ravens were doing. Because Aiden Hutchinson's going to be back there.
I mean, I don't know why there's all this talk about San Fran going to the chip. They're not, but
we'll talk about that later. We'll talk about that in a minute. We'll talk about that in a minute. Just calm down. Don't worry. We'll get to you. We'll get to you. All right. So this week we have Tampa and Detroit.
No, we didn't even talk about the Packers-Dallas game. You're not getting out of that.
Yeah. We got to talk about
Let's talk about your scrubs. Let's talk about how I literally told you exactly what would happen 8 weeks ago.
Let's talk about my scrub of a team. All right.
Yeah, so I literally snapped.
CeeDee Lamb got bitched out within the first 2 drives, and they did absolutely nothing. Michael Parsons, congratulations. He got his holding calls. What else?
Nothing. Because he doesn't show up.
No, he had a tackle.
CeeDee Lamb got bitched out.
He had a tackle.
And Dak wanting to force the ball to CeeDee Lamb.
Yeah. But remember what Micah said before the season. He wants to be the best defensive player ever. He really showed it in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Really showed.
Facts.
Yep. Wanted to lower his interception numbers. It took him to the final game to get over 10.
Genuinely going to have to clip that video of me snapping on Dallas, saying how every single player on that team is overrated and y'all are going to fold first round of the playoffs from when y'all lost to San Francisco earlier in the year. Every single year when I see Dallas, it is like a fucking salesman coming up to your door every single day, offering you the same broken piece of equipment, and you keep buying it, thinking that you can fucking make it work. And every single fucking time, it does not work. But Dallas fans are so fucking stupid that every time they hear the doorbell ring, they go running and whip out their fucking wallet and purchase it again. Every single year is the same fucking shit, dude. Y'all will make the playoffs. Like I said, the NFC sucks. You're going to keep making the playoffs. You're going to lose again.
I'll put it in the editing just for you. How's that sound?
And I literally said that Dallas was going to get a false sense of hope even after the Niners game because they're going to start beating up on shit teams. This is exactly what they did, and all their fan base started yapping and yapping and yapping. Just to
Dak's different this year. Dak's different.
Yeah, just to get dog walked. Literally dog walked by Jordan Love and the 7th seed Packers.
You can't really say it like that. Jordan Love's been balling all year.
Does not matter. You guys were down 48-16 to the 7th seed Packers. Number 1 offense, top 5 defense, Dallas Cowboys. Got dusted and we're down 32 points to the fucking 7th seed Packers.
Mm-hmm.
And then
That's
of course
embarrassing.
and of course they get their garbage time points, and Dak still threw for 400.
Yep.
I don't know.
A little under 200 with like a little over halfway in the fourth.
Yeah, he had 177 yards and 2
Dak
picks.
had like 400 passing yards and 3 touchdowns. It's like, dude, it's
like what 50 attempts he had, 50, 60.
And once we threw in our backups, he started to cook and felt cool about himself.
But congrats to Dallas for bringing back Mike McCarthy and bringing back Dan Quinn. Can't wait. So excited.
Yeah, can't wait to run it back.
Super Bowl run. It's also your
Dude, I'm telling you that's going to be our thing next year. This year was seize everything. We seized nothing. Next year it's going to be run it back. I guarantee it will be run it back.
Well, and you'll beat up on scrubs.
Yep, get hype again.
I don't know about scrubs because our schedule next year is going to be pretty packed with a lot of number 1 seeds like San Fran, Ravens, Lions, all those other teams, and I'm kind of scared. I'm not gonna lie. I genuinely think like don't extend Dak. Say, you know what? Fuck it. Here's all your money for this upcoming year. Put us below the fucking salary cap. Go do something, and then we'll see if you deserve the contract. Go get to a conference championship, and then we'll see if you deserve it.
It's not even conference championship. It's Super Bowl or bust. Dead ass.
Yeah,
this year was
Super
like,
Bowl
okay, you got to make the chip.
On.
If y'all are going to keep him again, it's Super Bowl or bust for your entire fucking team if you're just going to run it back again. You can't lose. You genuinely have to win the Super Bowl if you're going to just run it back.
Yeah. Oh, well.
There's no more waiting because at this point, we're genuinely going to see the Lions possibly make an NFC championship before Dallas, or Baker Mayfield make a championship before Dallas, or Jordan Love in his first year make an NFC championship before Dallas, or CJ Stroud, a rookie, make conference championship before Dallas, or Lamar Jackson, who we've shit on all offseason, make an NFC championship before Dallas.
I still don't have hope for Lamar.
Brock Purdy making back-to-back in his first 2 years.
Yeah, before Dallas. Like, it's genuinely just to a point, again, like, it's a joke, dude. I don't know why Dallas fans try to still hype themselves. People on Twitter still are like, "Oh, I still believe." What do you see that you believe in? That's my genuine question. Like, what in the absolute
for always constantly saying,
like, don't believe until you make a conference championship is when you can start believing.
Yeah, because like not a single player on that team is properly rated. They're all overrated as shit because they don't show up when it matters. I don't care what you do against these crap teams. I said it all year. I do not
or
care.
Even the regular season in general.
Yeah, fact. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter. We won 9 games in the regular season, made the playoffs and dog walked. Y'all won 12. Congratulations, and got dog walked. Regular season, yeah, it matters, but it doesn't matter. And this is why I also have constantly said, stop trying to say Josh Allen deserves the same criticism as Dak. I don't care how bad Josh Allen plays in the regular season. He gets his team to the fucking playoffs every single year. He's won 4 straight division titles. And he always plays well in the playoffs.
And even when he loses to the Chiefs, like, yeah, he probably should beat them by now. He's still throwing 3 touchdowns, 400 yards.
That's what I'm saying. He's still balling out of his mind. This is why people don't get the same shit that Dak gets. Because Dak never shows up when it matters. Ever. Even in the regular season against the Niners, he didn't show up. He can't play good against good teams.
Well,
Neither can
they
Mike.
went down to the Cardinals early, and he couldn't fight back against that.
That's what I'm saying. You literally get down 7 points, and they're shook. They don't know what the fuck to do. Yeah. It's fucking embarrassing.
I'm a fan of a poverty franchise now. It's great. You gotta love it.
You are.
All right. Fuck off. Okay. Tampa at Detroit.
I'm taking Detroit.
Realistically, Detroit.
Yeah. It's gonna be like 34-17. I got Detroit.
It'll be great if I can continue to push my Baker narrative, but I genuinely gotta go Detroit.
Yeah. Not saying I'm gonna be cheering for Tampa, but Detroit.
You kind of are in a way.
I said I am, but it's kind of inevitable that Detroit's probably gonna win it.
Yeah, it kind of is. And then we got Packers in San Fran. Can Jordan Love do what Aaron Rodgers couldn't do?
Yep, I think 24-21, we're winning.
I think if you can at least keep it close.
Yep, 24-21.
You've already exceeded expectations, but keeping it close, even if you don't win, will just be a big confidence booster next year.
I have faith in Jordan Love doing what Aaron Rodgers couldn't.
Me too. 24-21, Packers win. Calling it.
I'll remember that. And I'll come right back to this moment just to be sure.
Yep.
Okay. And then on the AFC side, we got Houston and Baltimore.
Give me Houston. I don't trust playoff Jackson.
Yeah.
There's a chance. I would say the best chance at upset would be this game.
27-17, Houston.
I think dude, CJ Stroud wasn't first game of the season, wasn't it Texans Ravens?
No, that was later in the year, but
I thought it was like within like the first.
It might have been like week 3 or something, and Ravens kind of dog walked them, to be honest.
Well, yeah, because CJ Stroud didn't have a single passing touchdown that game, but CJ Stroud's come a long way from then. And honestly,
I mean, look at Jordan Love.
I could see CJ Stroud coming out with the win against Lamar.
Yeah,
I don't trust playoff.
Which would be shocking.
Yeah.
If he found a way.
Yeah, I'm going Houston. I don't like the Ravens. I don't see it. I genuinely don't. Then we have Kansas City. Again, they're going against Buffalo in the playoffs again, but this time it's in Buffalo.
Oh, it's time for Josh Allen. It's his year to beat him in the playoffs.
I want Josh Allen to beat Patrick Mahomes.
Oh yeah,
I want him to, but I'm telling you right now, the refs are going to fuck the Bills. I'm going to call it right now that the refs fuck the Bills.
Okay, isn't it
win by 3?
The Bills will have to like turn it on early to not get fucked.
Isn't it like the ref? He's the ref that's officiating the game. The Chiefs are like 8-0 when he's officiating.
8-2, 2-0 in the playoffs.
Yeah, and then I think it's like the same thing. The same ref has like thrown like 40 flags against the Bills for like 600 something yards.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're going to get fucked. They're genuinely going to get fucked again. It's the same shit every year. I said it at like week 8 or something when Joe Burrow got hurt. Chiefs are going to find a way to make the Super Bowl again. Dead ass.
Mm-hmm. They always do somehow.
Yep, because the refs are literally going to bail them out.
I love, by the way, right now everyone is just talking about what's it called? Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes is like the best quarterback rivalry we have right now. It's like I really don't know.
They are entertaining, but it is just like
it's fun to. It's
there's
fun
no
to
defense.
Watch. Yeah, that's genuinely all it comes down to. It's fun to watch, but honestly, I would rather put Mahomes and Burrow like ahead of any other QB rivalry right now. Like genuinely.
Yeah,
I don't care if their postseason record is like tied together right now or whatever. I don't care. It's more fun to watch than Allen Mahomes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because when it comes down to it, Allen Mahomes is like watching fucking Madden with rookie defenses. It's just straight 70-yard bombs every
like watching a college football game.
That 13-second drive was in a conference championship game. That was entertaining. That was fun to watch, but you could just tell that it was just poor defense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was just awful. God awful to watch.
Yeah.
So, I gotta go. But never forget the fact that they kept pushing Lamar Mahomes. And I wouldn't be shocked if the refs help Mahomes and Lamar win their games just so they can push it even more.
That would be something they'd probably want. That'd be the moneymaker.
Yeah.
They're going to try and force it. They want Taylor Swift to be at the Super Bowl. They'll get so much bread.
They've been here to be at the Super Bowl for years, but she keeps declining it. And this is quite literally the one way to force her to go.
The only way.
But
Josh Allen, please. End it.
End this whole Swiftie bullshit. Please, for the love of God, end it. I'm so tired of it. It's so annoying. I hate it so much. But and then fucking apparently Adam Schefter once again ruined another player's retirement.
Yeah. He loves to do that for the big names.
Yeah. Like apparently because it was the day after the Philly game. He talked about what's it called? Jason Kelce retiring.
Yeah, I wonder who leaked it. 'Cause they said someone in the locker room leaked it.
It was probably someone that was upset after the game, honestly.
We got to think it could have been a trainer or someone.
It might have been.
It was you.
Yeah, Colson was literally in the locker room the whole time.
Yep.
He was the 53rd man on the roster.
I had locker room passes.
Yeah. But we also, a lot of other news that we should probably talk about is also Belichick is getting a second interview with the Falcons.
Yeah, it's pretty much locked in.
Yeah, I think it's inevitable at this point that he's.
Yeah, I think he goes there. Vrabel goes to the Chargers.
No Harbaugh to the Chargers?
No, Harbaugh's going to stay in Michigan. He's not going back to the NFL. There's no way.
This is like the most. This is
the Raiders said they draft McCarthy if Harbaugh comes. The Raiders are just ridiculous, dude. Like they're stupid.
They don't want to win.
Who the hell is going to take JJ McCarthy, bro?
The Raiders? Have you seen their first round picks the last 10 years?
Some dumb team like the Giants or Raiders are going to get them within the first 5.
I mean, they saw Jimmy G struggling and said, "Yep, that's our quarterback." So,
hey, Aiden O'Connell was going off though at the end of the season.
Yeah, I guess.
But right. I think they're going to sign that one coach that they had, the interim head coach. What was his name?
Was it Antonio Pierce? I think.
Yeah.
They're going to want to.
They should, or else they're going to lose a lot of players.
Yeah.
A lot of people want him back.
Max
Crosby already said, like, if he doesn't come back, he's leaving.
Yeah. And a lot of people are going to want Crosby.
Yeah.
Because ever since his whole sobriety thing, the man has been just him in general.
He's what Cowboys fans think Parson is.
But. Exactly. Give me Max Crosby. Give him to me.
Yeah,
give me the man with all the grit.
Yeah. Give me Crosby. Oh, fuck. But it's whatever. Caleb Williams declared for the draft, though.
Yeah.
Sorry, baby Caleb.
Little Colson's former Oklahoma boy.
I know how to feel about
Bears
him.
are talking about getting Cliff Kingsbury as their OC.
Yeah, and last time he was a head coach or on an NFL team, he literally said who he would take number 1 overall, and guess who he took number 1 overall?
Mm-hmm.
A midget.
Little man. I did see something that said that Caleb Williams' dad was trying to get him ownership in a team that drafted him, and that's why it took so long.
Yeah, because it can't happen.
Who does bro think he is? LeBron?
That's my only thing with. I love the dude, like as a football player, but as a person, he's already starting to piss me off a little bit.
He went to California and it all got to his head.
Yeah.
I feel like he needs to get humbled a little bit.
Do y'all think he's still going to try to demand a trade for whoever drafts him in the first round?
It depends. If it's the Bears, yeah.
Yeah, he will.
Who has the number 2?
Washington, which is his favorite team. I guarantee he would go to Washington.
I feel like Washington would fuck up and take Drake May instead.
Nah, they'll get Caleb Williams.
I feel like they would fuck up and take Drake May. I'm not gonna lie.
They've had no interest in Drake May though. They've had shit with Caleb Williams and then that dude from LSU.
Oh, Jaden Daniels.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. The guy who won the Heisman, right?
Caleb Williams would be good with the Commanders receivers.
Yeah, no. Yeah. The Commanders are pretty stacked on paper.
My only thing with the Washington Commanders is just like I don't know. I feel like we've seen them for years. I just don't have faith that they're gonna make good draft choices.
I mean, that was Dan Snyder. Let's be honest.
Like I can also sit here and say that Dallas isn't gonna make good draft choices. We're not gonna trade up to try to get anyone good. We're gonna get a random like defensive interior guy like our future Hall of Famer Mozzie Smith like last year.
Yep, that was a stupid though. That's
Cowboys way.
Yep.
Let's go.
Next year's y'all's year. I forget.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely gonna be our year next year.
You got to start hollering it's our year already.
Why?
That's what Dallas fans do.
I refuse to ever do that. I have never
get you a Cowboy shirt that says this is our year.
I have never done that, and I never will.
Yeah, you will.
I'll root for my team.
You were so hyped this year. You were loving this season.
Because it looked like we had a good chance to make it to the.
That's how they get you.
It always does.
Yeah, it always does.
Go against the Packers.
When you're getting to 40-0 the Giants every year, basically, I mean, I'd be hyped too.
Hey, I was kind of excited about that game. Only reason I was excited about that game when we 40-0'd them was because Giants fans were talking shit all offseason. I don't care.
Giants fans are stupid. The whole NFC East fan base is stupid. Let's be honest. They're probably the worst fan bases in the NFL.
Yeah, look, listen. Philly
the Commanders just kind of exist.
Philly got blown out by Tampa, and honestly, it softened my blow a little bit. So
that's got to be depressing, though, because that's how I view Bears fans. Like, you guys can't win, so you just kind of root for the downfall of your rivals.
Yeah,
that's
their Super Bowl is trying to keep y'all out of the playoffs.
Yeah, depressing way to watch football.
Nope, not for me. It was exciting because once again, it proved that I was right all along. Jalen Hurts regressed. Simple as that.
I think you got to put a lot of the blame on the coaching too.
Oh yeah,
their play calls were like me being the quarterback.
I will say the coaching was a bit fucked, but if you saw shit was working and you heard the coach's plays, why wouldn't you change out of it?
Like they're running screens.
They ran a slant, to Devontae Smith, and Devontae Smith got like 40 yards on it, against the blitz.
Oh yeah.
Never went back to it again. Why wouldn't Jalen Hurts just change it after he sees a blitz and go?
This sounds exactly like how I talked about Dak all season.
Exactly that.
Like why?
Jalen Hurts this year was Dak last year, and it's gonna just repeat.
He's still Dak. They're both just having a mid off.
Yeah,
of course.
I can't wait. Thinking that was going to be one of the top QB battles this year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, it was fun to see the regular season. It's just depressing to see the postseason.
Opposite for me.
We should get to enjoy 17 games instead of just 4 in the playoffs, you know?
Yep.
Yeah, I get 17 games to just hear shit talking every week. I love it.
You get to shit talk the whole regular season, and then you just get to go quiet in January. Yep. Start the new year off right. I was
quiet when the week came along to go against Green Bay. I wasn't talking any shit.
I know you were. You were like, I'm just waiting for the game.
Yep.
He knew.
I feel like beforehand when we had Dude on pod, you were a little cocky because I feel like you didn't think we were actually going to make it.
No.
And they made it.
Yep.
I still had a little bit of faith in y'all. Like I said, I'm a Jordan Love fan, but I still had a little bit of faith in y'all.
Yeah,
I was just hoping that y'all would make it so we wouldn't lose.
Yep.
I mean, the loss was inevitable.
Yeah, it was coming.
If it wasn't the Packers, if you somehow
5-0 at AT&T Stadium, it kind of just says something.
Mm-hmm.
And now they're 6-0. And now
how long I had to tell Dallas fans, you're worried about the wrong Aaron. Talk about Rodgers ain't there no more. Wrong Aaron.
That was my only saving grace going into the game. It could have been different because you don't have Rodgers, but no. All of a sudden, Jordan Love just once again wants to prove that you have a third straight generational Hall of Fame quarterback. I hate it here.
Yeah, because we're them.
You have 3 decades of depression.
Yep. Yeah, we're entering 3 decades.
But I'm about to have to get off, so I will see y'all later.
This is probably about it. This is it for the week. Just thinking about that game made me disgusted. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what you enjoyed about this past week in sports. I know Mason enjoyed the Cowboys loss.
Of course. Let Dallas suck. Continue to let Dallas suck.
I love it here. All right.
Always be right about them. Gotta love it. Bye.
Bye. We'll see y'all next week.